Are we can we hear? Can we hear? YouTube seems to be always a chore. That's why we try to come on with YouTube early so we can um seem to be a glare somewhere up in here, nephew. So we trying to get YouTube straightened out before. Well, that didn't work well. And now we done went live on Instagram. Don't move nothing. There you go. Woo! That's what he tell me all the time. Stop messing with stuff. 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 Y'all, I done messed this whole setup up, y'all. I really have. I really have. I messed this whole setup up. I really have. I know. I know. I know. Last minute, last minute, last minute, last minute. It takes a lot into doing this. It really does. So if you on Instagram, um, we were trying to get YouTube straightened out, and now we seem to have YouTube straightened out. YouTube is always a chore. You all always a chore. I think I'm not gonna. We could disconnect it from YouTube, y'all. So for the benefit of those who are on, um, for the benefit of those who are on Instagram, let me set myself up a little bit, and YouTube, because it was something that I knocked over that made YouTube just instantly go live. We are on all three platforms. You are all three platforms. We are on all three platforms today. So, um, I'm showing too much right there, nephew. This thing, it's got a wide angle to it. It really does. It's got a very wide angle. That laptop got a very wide angle to it. You are welcome to those who are already on. I haven't went Facebook Live yet, uh, um, which is one of the main streaming platforms that we use. Um, Let me grab this right here. I didn't expect for us to have this many technical difficulties on today, but as usual, we're live, and that's what happens. So I'm finna get ready to go Facebook Live. Um, I know we're about 6 minutes past the hour, and we got a strict agenda to follow on today. So let me just say welcome to everybody who is on. Um, I'm on YouTube. I've been on YouTube about 5 minutes. I've been on YouTube since the top of the hour. So let's kick this thing off the right way. We finna get ready to start the Sunday afternoon sessions, the chair. So I'm gonna go Facebook Live. Oh, Facebook, Instagram. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Amen. Amen. Yes, yes.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained in the dream around. Who would have thought they'd reach up? Yeah, where we need you. Where we need you. The teaser.
Yeah, welcome back. What you say? Welcome back. Welcome back.
And I know what you
Welcome back. They said right back where y'all need me. We in the chair. Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome back.
And I know what
Hey, y'all better start sharing this. Let them know the professor's back in the chair. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Hey, Denise, welcome back. We're on YouTube. Yes. In that order. 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 Welcome back. Welcome back. YouTube. Welcome back. Facebook. Welcome back. Instagram. I'm on all three platforms. So if you haven't any problem with any one of them, you can go to any one of them and see what's going on. We have everything tested. I broke a cardinal rule. When this stuff is set up, nephew always tells me, don't touch anything, Unc. And I did, and I messed everything up. Everything fell. And everything just like really failed. And you know, he's sitting over there looking at me crazy. So we was having a little argument about this fan over here. And he was like, I had to cut the fan on. And I was like, what are you cutting the fan on for? And he said, because I have to keep the equipment cool. He said, have you ever been on the sound stage that got fans everywhere to keep stuff cool from overheating? You know, because I don't like things blowing on me, y'all. I keep my vent over my bed closed. I don't like even in the wintertime. I let the rest of the house cool off. I let the rest of the house heat up. Y'all, I got a show and a half for y'all today. A show and a half for y'all today. Um, yeah, I'm finna get in some folks' ass. It's been buffoonery going on. I saw what you said, Sheila Kirby. It's been buffoonery going on. And I would like y'all all to subscribe to all three of my platforms, if you will, which is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, especially YouTube. I want y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all, I'm trying to fix something right here because we don't have enough room the way they set this studio up to for anybody to walk into any of these shots. So I'm trying to make sure something, because hey, it's my fault. I touched it. It's my fault. I touched it, and I shouldn't have touched it. Don't request to be on this video. We're not doing that today. I don't have any guests planned. This is for just a reintroduction, y'all. We got plenty of shows coming up. Love me some Professor now. A lot of people say that, and I need y'all support. So go subscribe to all of my pages, my TikTok page too. I want y'all all to go and do that. But we got a show for you all today, you all. I got so much stuff. You all, and of course, the wall, the kiss, the whole ass. Y'all see it back here. I'm finna put somebody's motherfucking name in lights today. Baby, y'all done blew this wall up. I had to do some honorable mentions on today. You all got a lot of laughter for you. Got a lot of serious things for you. Got a lot of things for you as far as this thing right here is stalling. I don't know what's going on right here. I don't know. This thing is stalling. How y'all doing? Everybody in the comments, tell me how y'all doing. We on all three platforms, y'all. So if you follow me on those platforms, how y'all doing? Okay. Oh. Let's get this out the way, y'all. Okay. Before I start talking. Hey, Janelle. Hey, everybody. I'm trying to say, I got folks over here on YouTube too. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody on Instagram. I see y'all. I see everybody. Y'all, everybody's everywhere. Subscribe to all three of my platforms, including TikTok. We're gonna try to go TikTok live in a minute. Once I get ready to do this. So y'all know how this go. Y'all know how I go. I'm behind today. Didn't mean to be, because we had everything set up. He got certain things that he can't do behind the soundboard. So we're doing them here. God dog, this thing right here don't never work, man. We need to go on. And everything ready. But it's live. This is live TV, y'all. This is live TV. Let's go. The views and opinions expressed on this program are at the sole discretion of Sunday Afternoon Sessions, the chair. All information is seen as allegedly unless backed up by factual information. This platform is protected by the First Amendment and is for the entertainment plus information only. All right. And let me show my people from around the globe some love just on this afternoon. Y'all know how we do it. Houston, Texas, Baltimore, Maryland, Phoenix, Arizona, Los Angeles, California, Ocala, Florida, Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, the United Kingdom, and South Africa. Thank you for your support. Continue to watch the Sunday Afternoon Sessions each first and third Sunday of the month.
6ish Eastern Standard Time, 5ish Central Standard Time. Your source for hood news with boots on the ground.
Y'all, there's so much stuff up in here. To the point where now you forgot to do that. Okay? I did. So yep. Yep. So while you back there watching all these monitors, I got stuff sitting all around. You all, how's your weekend been going? What's up, Marcus? Marcus Randolph and I, everybody been waiting on this today. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to disappoint. I'm not going to disappoint. What's up, Miranda? Yeah. And for those of you all who contributed to the wall, the kiss, the whole that, baby, you will not be disappointed today. I promise you that. And y'all know how we do it. So I just want to give a shout out to some of my sponsors, the Historic Orange Mound Collaborative Group, Melodies of Colors, Roses Events and Creations, Roshonda Adams Simmons, ATM Tax Services, and Just Loving Candles, which is my friend Angela Townsend, which she just entered the entrepreneurship program that Rob Brown has over at the Sandwich Spot. Let me get a Sandwich Spot a shout out. You know, some of Orange Mound's finest. If you want to sponsor this program, please inbox me or email me at damon.currymorris@gmail.com. That's damon.currymorris@gmail.com. We got good sponsorship packages. If you're a community organization, everything on here is for free. Everything is for free on this platform. You all, everything is for free. If you're a community organization, nonprofit, and you're not selling anything, I'm not selling your products for free. Okay, there is a slight cost to that. Okay, so make sure that you understand that there is a cost. Okay, very minimal. I ain't busting your head like a news station, you all, but I do have over 1 million followers over 4 platforms. So it'll be beneficial. And I made some folks' businesses pop, you all. I have done that. So, y'all know I got to follow a format and be finished on time. I'm conscientious about everybody's time. So, today, you all, it's just, we're going to give you an outline of the show for people who have just not been a part of this. And we do all kind of political satire. We do all kind of entertainment satire. Our pop culture, that's not my thing. That's nephew's thing, but I got a couple of pop cultures. There were some things I looked at. And then we end the show with a little bit of laughter to put into your soul. Okay, we do this every first and third Sunday. Every first and third Sunday. So make sure that you're tuning in every first and third Sunday. And we're going to run this about 3 months. So about in September, we'll be done with season 4. But this is season 1. Did you miss the professor? Did you miss me, baby? I know you did. Some of the things that are coming up in this community, you all. Let's get prepared for the Orange Mound Juneteenth, a community reunion. Oh, it's coming up next weekend, y'all. It starts Friday. June 12th, Friday is going to be game night. Admission to the game night is $10. It will be at the Harriet Performing Arts Center, better known as the Youth Actors Guild or YAG. It will start at 7 p.m. and will go until. The benefit from a domino tournament, spelling bee, speed networking, and a spades tournament. So it's going to be a game night full of information and a whole bunch of things going on. We want to thank Miss Christy Chandler for letting us use the YAG as we're trying to make this event for the Historic Orange Mound Collaborative Group. And more importantly, we are celebrating the life and the legacy of our former state representative, G.A. Hardaway. We got t-shirts for sale. We got t-shirts for sale up until the event. We're going to have t-shirts for sale at the event. Y'all come on out. and join us. We're going to shut down the mound all weekend for Juneteenth. Amen. We're going to shut down the mound for Juneteenth. Okay? Now, that's going to be Friday. Now, June 13th is going to be the actual event. 11 to 3 p.m. is pinned at the time. All of this is on my Facebook page. So you can go to my Facebook page and you can look at all of the events coming up for the next for this month. Everything that was sent to me. Y'all, I'm gonna try to read these codes because when we did a dry run, it took me 45 minutes to get through all of these flyers and everything that has been sent to me. I want to show everybody in the community. Okay. So June 13th, that's the actual Juneteenth event, Orange Mound Community Center, 11 to 3. We're going to have a barbecue cooking contest. Some of the streets out of Orange Mound and some people outside of Orange Mound are going to be cooking, barbecue cooking contest. We're going to have entertainment all day long, dancing, singing, all kind of stuff going on all day long. Giveaways, bounce houses for the children, all kind of things, food trucks. It's going to be a total festival that day. So y'all make sure y'all mark y'all calendars to be to the and come into the historic Orange Mound. Let's go. Let's go. What has Big Wig? Oh, Lord. Y'all, we're going to get into the meat of everything in a minute. I'm reading these comments, y'all. Are you reading this mess? Look, y'all being messed already. We're going to get to it. Come on, stay tuned. And tell a friend the Sunday afternoon sessions is on. Juneteenth in Orange Mound next weekend. Okay? I got this flyer that really intrigued me. Young Kings Emotional Strength Summer Program, ages 10 to 13. This will be from June 6th. It already should have started to July the 25th. 8 weeks. 90 minutes every Saturday. They said they're taking 10 youth. So I don't know whether they got it or not. Haven't received any feedback from them. This is what I got from Tori Grayer, who just formed the 901 collaborative, is it? We don't have that wrote down anywhere. Okay, but I want to give Tori a shout out for her organization that she just started, founded, and has funded already. Praise God. The facilitator for this event will be Dr. Ebony Harris. Young Kings Emotional Strength Summer Program. Saving Our Children, Citywide Revival, sponsored by the Memphis Lift. This will be on June the 20th, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., 2109 Chelsea Avenue. Saving Our Children, Citywide Revival, sponsored by the Memphis Lift. I plan on being there. 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., 2109 Chelsea. June 20th, Youth Power Rally by Youth Minds United. Y'all go and support Jonathan, Jordan, and Jazz. Jazz was just on Chip Washington's show this past week. 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Youth Power Rally. I need everybody to support the youth of this community, you all. We got to do that. We got to do that. And that's on June 20th, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We don't have a location yet, but I'll get with Jonathan because I've been meaning. I got a lot of phone calls to make, y'all. I know folks been calling me. I got a lot of phone calls to make, y'all. It takes a lot to do this. So that's what we're doing. Okay. I see y'all talking amongst each other. Keep on talking because we're finna get into the meat of all this. Okay, June 11th, the Power of Community Mixer, 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's going to be Universal Life Insurance Building. I was invited to this. I'm going to have to see if I can make time to be there. 3:30 to 5 p.m. Universal Life Insurance Building. That's the Power of Community Mixer. That's June 11th. I plan on being there. I got to look at this calendar. We got to get this calendar together. June 19th, it will be Awareness Against Violence, Prayer Over the City. Douglas Park at Douglas Elementary, 12 to 3 p.m. Knock the Crime Out the Park, Volume 2. A couple of big sponsors, L&M Tree Services, and Stop the Killing, Cut the Beef. My good friend Keith Leachman over here in Orange Mound. That's June 19th. Awareness Against Violence, Prayer Over the City, Douglas Park at Douglas Elementary, 12 to 3 p.m. We had to cut those flyers short, y'all. I'm sorry I couldn't give everybody their shots out, but I wanted to give our sponsors for Juneteenth their flowers. Dr. Talisa Franklin, Memphis Allies, Lowe's, and Massage on the Go. Y'all see I got my Juneteenth shirt on. This was from when I had the youth talent showcase. You all, I wanted to do it again this year, but we couldn't do it because, of course, I was running for office. Oh, we finna get into that. I hear him flagging me down. It's time to go into the next segment. No, it's not. We got 5 minutes. Don't? Yeah, we got 5 minutes. Y'all. So somebody trying to block me on Facebook, y'all. So y'all be careful. So y'all might, you know, we're going live on 3 platforms, you all. Nephew's hollering at me, take that 5 minutes to get everything set up. So we're gonna take the next 3 minutes and get everything set up. I made that 5 minutes up, didn't it? Sure did. I made that 5 minutes up. Everything cool right now? Okay. Okay. Let me see. Can we get TikTok started? Before we go into the meeting, hey, y'all keep the conversation going while the professor just sitting here. Because we got to switch some things over. And oh, it's already set up. Okay. This thing right here gets on my last nerve. It really does. And we ain't finna do nothing fancy or anything like that. We finna just go live. Okay, I'm on TikTok now, y'all. So if you want to go to TikTok, because you know folks gonna try to stop me from getting this information out. So y'all share this out. Because see, somebody already asked about Tawana Murphy. Why is Althea Green upset with the school board now? Seems like that everyone is upset with each other. Man, because somebody finna snitch. That's the short answer to that question. Somebody finna snitch. That's the short answer to that question. This next segment, y'all, I don't even know where to set this thing at. Do I hold it? I can't hold this thing. What the hell you want me to do with it? Ain't no wrong up here. We on TikTok now, y'all. Oh God. I don't want to go to moving none because I don't want you screaming at me. My elbow gonna hit that. I ain't got nowhere to put it. But we on TikTok now, y'all. So see, I told you something. Fire. Look at that. Usually I will set that thing right there. So how about that? Is that gonna work? Fix it, nephew. Fix it. Set it up there, shit. We ain't doing nothing official on TikTok. We just give TikTok a run. There you go. Now. Nah. Y'all will be looking at me from the side, TikTok. Because that's the only place we can put this thing. These folks already up on TikTok too. I got a whole different audience. For each one of these platforms, you are. And that's crazy, but it is what it is. Can we do it like that? Okay. I ain't gonna be able to read them comments up there. I have to probably have to periodically move that. Okay. Well, it worked out. God said it worked out. So y'all, let's go into ooh. Let's go into, and then there's gonna be some shows where I'm gonna do some call-ins. I'm gonna have some special guests. I already got some guests lined up, you all, for this. I already got some guests lined up for this. Baby, everybody hitting YouTube now. Hey, y'all, we're on the Sunday afternoon sessions. The chair, if you don't know where you are, we're just doing a test run on YouTube. So we're just doing a test run. So let's go through. I done dropped that format. Don't count me down. Okay, where we at? Oh, I'm right on time. We right on time. So, first of all, let's get into homegrown stuff, Memphis stuff, you all. So the first thing I want to tackle is this Democratic primary. This Democratic primary that we just had, in which I ran in. I know a lot of folks ran in. Thank y'all on TikTok that's over on TikTok. Y'all, there's cameras everywhere. I'm trying to look into every camera, But anyway, y'all know it was a lot of funny business going on during that election. And I said I was gonna talk about it when I came live on June the 7th. So we finna talk about it. We done set aside a segment to talk about this and to talk about exactly what happened during that campaign. Okay. Friends, y'all, they telling me on TikTok, it be so much stuff popping up on TikTok, I can't keep up with it. So you need to have your laptop over there on TikTok and get that squared away, because I don't know what this stuff popping up here. These young folks be having a lot of stuff going on, y'all. I got people over here. I'm reading all the chats, you all. So we're gonna pin some of this stuff. So you put some stuff down in here. Let's get go. So let's start out with how this election started. Got my petition signed. Turned my petition in. I was the first person in the school MSCS School Board 9 race to turn it in and have it finalized. Me and George, we got everything together. We had everything together. We had signs ordered. We had everything ready to hit the ground. And I want to take this time out to once again thank my friend George Dempsey Summers. George Dempsey Summers, who worked diligently on my campaign, and he was catching everything. I want to also thank Miranda Williams, because even though she was working on her own campaign, she was also watching out for me as well, because we had some foolishness go on with her trying to get into the District 6 race. You all, I'm going to say this for the record, and you can quote me on it. They manipulated the hell out of those school board races. For what reason? We still trying to find out. Okay? We still trying to find out. Because even they wouldn't even let Miranda file a petition. You all, let's get there first. They wouldn't even let her file a petition. Okay, they told her she couldn't, even though the school board races wasn't included in the races that wasn't included when they were trying to realign the elections. Okay, so next thing I know, I get a call from say, hey, they done removed you from the District 9 race. And I was like, what? So they removed me from District 9 and put me in District 5, which wasn't even on the ballot. Okay. Miranda called me and she said, hey, they done moved you out the race. I said, what? And I want y'all to follow this roadmap because we're going into litigation. Okay. We're going into litigation. So I called the election commission, talked to a lady down there. This lady, she answered the phone. I got her name wrote down. I told her, her excuse was, Mr. Morris, we don't know what happened, but it was manually done. That was the key. That was the key that I needed, George needed, and Miranda needed. It has to be, anytime you go in there and change anything, it has to be manually done. So I was manually removed from that race by whomever. But Linda Phillips decided not to pursue an investigation on it. Okay? Like a whole lot of other frivolous shit that she's not pursuing an investigation on. Okay? So she decided not to. That was the first form of trickery. And then I had to call my army down from Detroit. I said, y'all got to get down here early. Don't wait on early voting because the foolishness is already starting. See, when you think you're setting me up, I'm setting your ass up. Okay? So, because if you do any kind of injustice to me, one or two things are going to happen. I'm going to leave with justice, or I'm going to leave with a check. In that order. So, I got everybody going around. You got candidates doing. I'm going to get to some of the candidates in a minute that was in my race. You got a lot of stuff that was going on around. So we knew some foolishness was going to pop off in this race. We just didn't know to the magnitude that it was going to pop off. Okay? So we got George put the signs out. We got signs everywhere. Everybody's hyped up about the campaign, everything else. We going door to door. We door knocking. I got my canvas team out. We got everything going on. So we get to early vote. And I'm trying to make this short because I can't say too much because it's in litigation. So, election night come, we exhausted. George exhausted because George running for clerk. I'm running for school board. George got personal issues going on, so I'm trying to keep him uplifted during that time. And we just out here doing the do. Okay? We dealing with poll workers, stuff that happened. Y'all know what happened at that poll with DJ and all that other stuff going on. So, I went to an undisclosed location. Everybody was like, we didn't see you after the election because everybody thought I was licking my wounds. No, ma'am. I was out handling business. I got a phone call from another candidate that said some funny business was going on, so I had to get to a location. I'm not going to tell you what the location was, but I had to get to a location. We got to a location, and we saw the most unscrupulous shit I had ever seen in all my years. Let me tell you something. I used to be an auditor for the election commission. I know how this shit works. Okay? So the shit that I saw, and I've disclosed it to some people and they know, the shit that I saw was some shit you will never believe. See, it's not about what you saw anymore because it's about what you can prove, and I can prove it. Okay? So I'm going to give y'all 3 nuggets. Everything with me is off the 3. I'm going to give y'all 3 nuggets coming up. So you keep this in your think tank, like the professor always say. So we got up to so we gets up to the election. Everybody texting me, hey, you behind by 10 votes. You behind by 10 votes. You behind the incumbent by 10 votes. And in a matter of 45 minutes, that 1,700 votes went to 400 and something. Use your own imagination. What I tell you, you really got to use your imagination. If you're thinking clearly about everything that I'm saying, you see that I'm lining up everything. No way in the hell. Nobody bought that. So I started getting rapid fire emails from the election commission. I'm calling other candidates. Are you getting emails? The only candidates that were getting emails from the election commission were the school board candidates. Keep that in your think tank. We're getting emergency emails, rapid fire, in the phone. I've ran 3 times. That has never happened. This whole goddamn place is corrupt in that order. So anyway, got up the next day, everybody mad as hell. Kids talking about they finna ride at the school, every damn thing else. Everybody is mad as hell. Okay? But I told y'all from the beginning, I've heard rumblings from behind the scenes. They was going to do anything that they could. Listen to me carefully. Anything that they could to keep me off this school board. I was saying it for months because I heard it. People was coming out of closed door meetings telling. Okay? So this wasn't nothing for me to get mad about because it's what I expected. It's what I expected. It's what I expected. It's what I expected. So I just went on. I told the kids, calm your nerves. We're going to take care of it. That's what I meant when I said everybody saw it. You can't unsee what you saw. We already got depositions from the news stations. So it wasn't a news station era. Let me put that in your think tank. You know, my next door neighbor, Miss Ruby, I talk about all the time. Miss Pearlie, stay across the street. Miss Jones, Miss Bertha Jones, stay next door on the other side of me. They got pictures of their ballots. They were able to vote for LaShawna Rudd. These are my next door neighbors. It wasn't a school board race on their ballots. And I got the photos. They're with my attorney right now. Miss Rubin said, I went back and forth. She said, if I can't do nothing else, I can read. She said there was not a school board race on that ballot. She said, Miss Pearlie, same thing. Got Miss Pearlie picture. Miss Jones, same thing. Them my next door damn neighbors. How do I have a school board race on my ballot and they don't have any on theirs? It can't be that they're not in the district, but all of them say they voted for LaShawna Rudd. But do you remember LaShawna Rudd told you when she went to vote for school board the time that Tawana Murphy ran? Tawana Murphy was on her ballot. She in District 9. Y'all got to be sharp and staying on top of this stuff. Amen. Y'all got to be sharp and stay. So that's where we are. It'll go you all, because nobody in the whole city of Memphis, and then a nurse just told me this at Labana, nobody in the city of Memphis believe I got 400 and none of our votes. They said that when I ran for city council. Same thing happened. That's all right. I'm going to get justice or I'm going to get a check in that order. Justice or check. So let's move on to the candidates in my race. As many people will try to make you believe I don't have anything. But I am going to talk about your work. Okay? Because mine is unmatched and still unmatched. Who you been out seeing in this community after the election? I've been out doing everything. Showing up everywhere. Showing up everywhere. You think like, oh, TikTok doing good. Okay. We're going to have to add that to the platform for next time. So, we just got to get a place to, we got to get a bigger stand for that thing. But we'll get it worked out. We got 2 weeks. So, anyway, let's talk about the incumbent, George Norris Coleman. I have worked with George for a number of years, you are. It just seemed like something that went wrong with their school board to the fact where she, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. I ain't got nothing against that lady. It's just the community didn't like her in the school board position because they said that she was ineffective and weak. That's what they were saying. They wanted me because I was strong. So I'm going to leave George Coleman right where it is. Because y'all done seen it. I don't, what is given don't need to be explained. Amen. So let's talk about John Carroll. I met John Carroll through the Democratic Party. Now, him and his campaign manager did some very unscrupulous things during the first part of the campaign, which I called him out on. I can show you the text messages. Okay? He never did answer for what he did, who he made those phone calls to, and everything else. But in untrue professor fashion, since I was running for office, I let it go. Let it go. Louis Morganfield. Not too many people knew who Louis Morganfield is. Louis Morganfield met him at the election commission. Marcus and Mika on this live, so they can tell you. Met him at the election commission. And he jumped on me right off the bat. But at the end of the day, me and him became good friends. So, you know, we talked about it like two men should. Okay? That's exactly. They say they can't hear on Instagram. Say Instagram, they can't hear. Okay. Well, if you can't hear on Instagram, go to Facebook or TikTok or YouTube, because the audio is working over there. You have to work on that. So they can't hear. So anyway, is the buoy? Okay, the buoy is well, maybe you need to switch it. Okay. I don't like touch nothing. Okay. Stick that in the soundboard then. Here. Maybe that'll work. Instagram now. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But we always have the lavalier to Facebook because it's got some good quality sound. But anyway, now that brings me to the last person in the race, Dr. Tamara Jordan. Y'all, and what I'm about to tell y'all finna blow your mind. Now, first of all, I can't address Dr. Tamara Jordan until I address the people that were behind her running. Dr. Tamara Jordan is a liar. Dr. Tamara Jordan tried to pull the wool over this community's eyes. Even when we were sitting in a TNDP meeting, she lied. She was reading from a script, whoever was behind her. And some of y'all's names finna get called today. Bob Wimbush. Bob Wimbush, I didn't know you. Never met you. Everybody's always referring me to your page. You don't know shit. First of all, you out here gaslighting everybody, won't tell nobody shit that you know, and you getting on here with your list talking ass and talking about, you know, what you know versus what you know and who the whistleblower is. Tell that motherfucker to blow a kazoo and make some noise, whoever the whistleblower is. I don't give a fuck. Okay? In that order. So, Bob Wimbush, your bitch ass decided to come after me. The first strike number one was when that incident broke off with DJ up there in Glenview. And then you had Tamara Jordan put up this post saying that I instigated the whole thing. So if I instigated the whole thing, we put a warrant out for the guy's arrest. And you had the nerve to repost it. Then you get on this motherfucker talking about, I don't care who talk about me. I'm going to talk about your melted milk dud head ass. You no business born, insecure motherfucker. In that order. I got a lot of people coming in on TikTok. So, strike two. You tried to go up here and tried to say, and I don't want to use up all this time on this bullshit, but I got to let y'all know about Dr. Tamara Jordan. This lady named Bam. Never met her in my life. Don't know who she is. When they said, well, she coordinates the poll workers, I don't give a damn. All you motherfuckers are felons. Okay, let's get that straight. Every last one of you motherfuckers are felons. Okay? So, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. In there, you can kiss my ass till your lips chap. Okay? In that order. So, then y'all go put up a year-old thing about when I was arrested at the board. And like nephew said, who the fuck didn't know that? Who didn't know? And everything was fucking dismissed. Everything was dismissed. So you thought you was going to make me look bad in that situation. And it wasn't made me look bad. So, fuck it. I don't know you. Don't come fucking with me if I don't know you. Don't come fucking with me. And Pearl Walker, you got a lot to do with this shit too. That's why these folks lighting your ass up. They inboxing me, lighting your ass up, Pearl. I talk to you on the phone, Pearl. Me and you talk all goddamn time. But you too, Pearl Walker. You sneaky too. So anyway, it's a whole collection of them who got these strategic, these media companies, all this other shit. And when that shit fell apart, they fighting each other because all they out for is money, you all. That's all they out for. Bob Wimbush, how many of them motherfucking books you done sold? I bet you they ain't no motherfucking New York Times bestseller. That's a nice segue. Let me segue into, I want you all to support my classmate and my friend, Miss Marsha Wilson. After the Chicken and Cake is done. And this is her book. You can go on Amazon and get it. Good book, good read. Let's run her numbers up. They already up. She's doing well. So, y'all, let me plug her book right here. A real read. Not from no motherfucking disgraced ass fireman. Felon. Amen. After now, Everybody in the community is asking me, asking Joyce, asking John, where did Tamara Jordan come from? Where did she come from? What was she doing? I left it alone, y'all. Even after that incident, all they did, I left it alone. And everybody tell you, I left it alone. I left it alone. Even after all that, I left it alone. So then we get to the polls. Tamara Jordan is out there telling a whole bunch of damn lies. I'm the only educator in the race. I'm the only educator in the race. She's telling that her poll workers are saying it all over the city. I'm the only educator in the race. Flatfoot lying to the people. Flatfoot lying to the people. They lying. Flatfoot lying to the people. My PLC coach from Windridge Elementary School came out there to the poll at Glenview, looked that lady dead in her face, and told her, why are you lying? You done took a 30-year career of mine. I teach at Arizona State University. Like I didn't teach online classes at GCU, Grand Canyon University, for those who don't know. I don't have to run my resume to folks who don't fucking matter, okay? My verification will come from God, and God brought them verification to the poll. My whole former staff at Windridge Elementary School, which was the last school I worked at, came up to Greater Middle Baptist, ran her poll worker off the poll. You sitting up here every time she'll hand them one of them flyers. She the only educator in the race. One of my co-workers looked at her and said, you lying. There go Mr. Morris right there. So I suppose he didn't teach at my school. She did a shirt like that. I'm from Windridge. See, a lie don't care who tell it. The devil cares about who carries the lie. Okay? In that order. In that order. So you sitting up like, I'm the only educator in the race. Well, let's talk about the fact of your educational experience, Dr. Jordan. Let's talk about what the people don't know about you. And they was asking. Let's talk about it. Dr. Tamara Jordan, you never had a teacher's license in your life. We looked the shit up. See, don't put me on your radar if you don't want me to look up. See, she even went out to Dr. Mayo. Okay? Don't put me on your radar if you don't want, because you know I can find some shit out. Dr. Tamara Jordan, the only educator in the race, is a bold lie. I know Dr. Mayo. She didn't even have a teacher's license. She had a provisional license from 2014 to 2006. A provisional license. She wasn't even fully certified to teach anywhere. Uh-oh. This is a fact, you all. You can look the teacher's license up. Anywhere. A provisional license. 2014 to 2016. She has never taught in a school in Shelby County. She taught at charters. And let me tell you something about a charter school, about state-run charters, district-run charters. State-run charters is run by the state, which means you go through the charter commission. Okay? You answer to the state. You don't answer to the local school board. Okay? District-run charters are charter schools that the district run. Okay? Now, in state-run charters, unfortunately, you don't have to be a certified teacher. You can go in a state-run charter and teach anywhere. I can get a teaching job in a charter without a license because my license is not active. I can get a job teaching school just by my experience alone in a charter. That's just how they roll. Okay? That's what she did over in Arkansas. Let's talk about KIPP. She had everybody under the impression that she was teaching at KIPP here in Memphis. But I know some folks, I know the people who ran the KIPP system. See, I know a lot of educators in this city. So, found out it was KIPP in Blytheville, fucking Arkansas. Come on, somebody. Blytheville, Arkansas. And then I got a text from one of her co-workers that told me, the school was failing the whole time she was there as a quote-unquote administrator. Okay, if you go to her website, you'll look up there and you'll see there was a rubric put up there, not a resume. Because she didn't want nobody to know this information while she was running. Everybody wanted me to bring it out. Other candidates said we couldn't bring it out because of the status that we had. I decided not to, okay, in that order. I decided not to. I've been had this information during the whole race. I could have been out there. It wouldn't been lying at the polls. It been telling the truth at the polls. Let's talk about this nonprofit that you got. MWAH, Memphis Women Aiming High. Nobody ever heard of it. Then, you know, with me being a nonprofit professional, I have an advanced degree in nonprofit management. I know where to go look. Nonprofit is not active, you all. At all. It's not an active status. You can go look that up yourself. That ain't something special that the professor can do. You can do it yourself. Not active. Not serving anybody in the community. Nobody knows where it is, where it operates out of, where it comes from. Everybody knows about Teentown University. Even though Teentown University ain't been in operation almost 20 years. So if you're going to lie, tell a good one in that order. So, nonprofit, not an active status. We done went to the, said she taught at Freedom Prep. Every time somebody start questioning about her where she taught at, she'll change it. Freedom Prep, never heard of her. Not here in Shelby County. Power Center Academy. She taught over there for 8 months. And they found out she didn't have no certification. They got rid of her ass. And I got that from the head of school. Because I know the head of school over there at PCA. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I telling it? Come on, professor. KIPP Blytheville had an F rating the entire time that she was administrator. Woo! Kurt Hennig. Woo! Let me tell you why I'm so close to Power Center Academy, because I know a lot of kids that I service that go there. Number one. Number two, I already have DJ's name on the waiting list over there, because that will be his high school of choice if he doesn't get into Briarcrest. Okay. And anybody that want to challenge me on this shit right here, come on, join the chat. We'll have a discussion. It won't be today. And don't be calling me after this broadcast is over with in that order. Because I done bust somebody out. Because you thought that you can't find no dirt on me. I'm clean as a whistle. I don't bother nobody. When I do events in this community, I do my events, I go home. I don't linger. I don't party. You don't see me doing any of that. I handle the business of this community. Point blank and period. I don't try to steal elections. I don't try to misguide the people of Memphis and Shelby County. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. That is not what we're doing. And Bob Wimbush, you can kiss my ass. And I don't give a damn what the fuck you got to go on your platform and say. You meet me like a man. I got all the smoke today. What I tell you, I got all the smoke. Meet me. Meet me and tell me I'm lying to my face. I bet you ain't got the courage to do it. Meet me. Since you facilitated this foolishness. You're going to get on your little platform and you're going to try to talk over everybody. You're not smart enough to do that. You're very not. I looked up your background too. You're not smart enough to do that. Okay? You just got enablers around you. That's it. That's the only thing you got. You don't have knowledge. See, that's why I have to get I had to get you out your comfort zone. See, I'm in my comfort zone at all times. You can't ambush me. I'm in my comfort zone at all times. I'm in my comfort zone at all times. And Dr. Tamara Jordan, let's talk about your residency. I brought this up with the TNDP. Let's talk about your residency. You have 2 addresses listed on your voter registration. One of them is 3096 Larkspur, which you say is your voting address. The next one is 894 Russell Circle. That's up somewhere up in Fraser, North Memphis. And you have that as your mailing address. Now you told the TNDP that you own properties in Orange Mound. Another lie. You can't buy any properties in Orange Mound unless the city sell it to you. Orange Mound has been on the moratorium for the last 5 years. You can't buy a lot over here. It's been locked up. A developer can't come over here and buy no more properties in Orange Mound. Damn. I got to get another bowl of popcorn. Hallelujah! And if you were a member of this community, you would know that. But the Larkspur address, 3096, is the one you used on your petition. It's the one you used to run. I know a lady that called for a yard sign that lives on that street. She's been living over there for 53 years. She know everybody on her street. Just like if you come over here on Dunmore, where I live, we know everybody living in every house on this street. Okay? On this street. She called for me to come put a sign in her yard. I went and go put a sign in her yard. She called me the very next day. Mr. Morris, somebody, when I put that sign in my yard, somebody down there at that house that you said that lady stayed at put a sign in her yard when they seen your sign in my yard. She said, don't nobody live in that house. She said, it used to be a Hispanic couple lived there about 6 months ago. They moved out. She said, I'm surprised that the landlord hasn't come and told that van that they left out there in the thing. I mean, baby, you ask some of these folks in Orange Mound live here a long time, they'll let you know. They know everything going on that street. They know everybody live on that street. Whether you're renting or you've bought that property, they know it. Okay? They know it. I know you on the floor, baby. I'm finna put you back on the floor. Hold on. So, you know you can look up somebody's light bill. Light bill not in her name at that address. Her name is not on the property. That property at 3096 Larkspur is in a trust. It belongs to a management company. She doesn't even rent that property. So how are you living on the street and you claiming you knocking doors? You ain't even went to knock. It was a whole bunch of shit they was telling me about that woman. That I did. Everybody told me when they first met her that her spirit was bad. You have done nothing in this community. Nothing. They even asked Joyce, where did she come from? All of us didn't know that. And I got to give Joyce her props because she talked me up at the TNDP. I got to give her props. Now, I'm going to give folks they credit when they credit is due. Nobody knew who that woman was. And she wanted the TNDP to pay for a recount. No, man, you pay for it out your own pocket. I'm paying for mine. Hello. Have mercy. I told y'all it was going to be good today. So that's all I got to say about Dr. Tamara Jordan. You all, that's all I got to say about Dr. Tamara Jordan. That's all I got to say. And ain't nobody finna say nothing to me about it because they know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I do my research before I open my mouth. Then you got that post up. I got 2 more people ass I got to steam before this happened because we got 5 minutes left for this segment. See, if I'm not mentioning your name today, you can rest assured your ass is on that on-site list. If I'm not mentioning your name today, you on it on site. Now, this old scrupulous lady that already got, I posted it on Facebook, said something derogatory towards my grandson, Angie A. Hardaway. Then she had the nerve to get another motherfucker who has a warrant out for his arrest who ain't paid child support since Harry met Sally. Devin Kirkland. Oh, Monster Fingers himself. The motherfucker who tried to tell me his son was all elite. Oh, Monster Fingers. We had to pull your ass up because your baby mama called me. She said the motherfucker lying. He got a warrant out for his arrest right now. And all on Facebook talking shit. And talking about how good he taking care of his children and everything. $50,000 motherfucking dollars. A juvenile court warrant out for your arrest ain't paid child support. $50,000. But you live out there by Houston. I moved to give my child a better place to live, but you $50,000. Oh, motherfucker, come on. Because you can't make this shit up, y'all. You can't make this shit up. This motherfucker he currently got a warrant out for his arrest right now. Old Monster Fingers himself got a warrant out for his arrest right now. Because he ain't paid child support. $50,000. As much as you want to think that the professor don't have people in his corner. Oh, baby, I do. They'll call me in a minute. Baby, she said, let me get my trail mix. I told y'all I'm coming for the smoke. Motherfucker, $50,000 in child support. He got a warrant out for his arrest right now. I ought to tell the police where you live out there by Houston High School. So they can call you running from the law, motherfucker. You running from the law. A fugitive. And then you got the nerve to say something on a Facebook page. And then you got somebody who's supposed to be a community leader backing you up. It's on site, baby. It's on site. I got you. I told you the professor wasn't playing today. You keep this up, I'm going to the ER. Somebody on TikTok said, woo, baby, the tea. I'm telling you. I got the tea, the Hennessy, the Cavassier, and the Patron. In that order. Hallelujah. Oh, baby, it's more than that in that brown envelope. Let me come out the ass. If I ain't mention your name today, it's on site. Lee Harris, you just fucked up. Moroy fucked up. Chief Davis fucked up. Paul Young, I'm going to request a meeting with you. I'm going to see if you're going to meet with me if you got the courage. I'm going to see. I'm going to give you a little bit of grace. A little bit. If you refuse to meet with me, then that grace is gone. And that's in that order. So let's talk about State Senator London Lamar for a minute, because I got some confirmation on her last night. Y'all, I'm supporting Justin Pearson for the 9th Congressional District. And that's just it. London Lamar's a liar. She's a fraud. I told that whole school board is a fraud. We got to do another show when it comes to that school board and that management board. And it'll come up later on this month. That school board and that management board. A liar. So here's how that situation played out with London Lamar and Delta Sigma Theta. London always wanted to be a Delta. The Deltas didn't want her. I got this from a very reliable source. She went out for Delta, which was a long-time dream of hers. She failed the interview. She didn't get enough votes to be confirmed for Delta Sigma Theta. So what did she do? She went and used her influence and she got into AKA, which some of the AKAs was really mad about that. So now that's where Steve Cohen gets the Delta Sigma Theta from. Now the Heavenly Seven, we still doing research on that. That's terrible. Terrible. Still doing research on that. But that's the truth about this Delta Sigma Theta sort of deal and everything like that with London Lamar. You all, did I agree with the redistricting? No, I did not. But even California tried to redistrict in the Democrats' favor, and it backfired on them. So I don't know what's going on in this country. I really don't. Because you all, when you're going out for a fraternity or sorority, and I was talking to one of my neophytes about this yesterday. He's one of the coaches over the Bears, in which they played on yesterday. We were talking about, fraternity sororities, which is the Divine Nine. That's what it is, you all. And usually back in the day when I was pledging, and I ain't gonna say I'm the best Q on earth, but y'all, I'm a working person. Okay. So usually when you show interest in one, the others are not going to take you. So you have to make sure that you make a conscientious decision on what you want to do. And everybody believed that London Lamar just wanted to belong to something. So she couldn't be a Delta, so she decided to be an AKA, which was which is what a no-no. That's just like me. Look, y'all, I got Kappa legacy in my family. We only got 2 detractors from the legacy. That's me and my cousin Richard Gwynn. Okay? We don't own 2 Qs in the family. Okay? Everybody else Kappas. So that's just like me going to the Qs, and the Qs, let it be clear, the Qs didn't want to take me at first either. But I wasn't going to run to the Kappas. After they didn't, I let God work that out, and God worked it out. Especially undergrad. Yep, I know it. I got so wrong here now. We didn't play that. They're just like me running to, because even I talked to some of the AKAs, because y'all know I ain't got none but AKAs in my family. I don't have no Deltas in my family. Not one Delta. Typically, your AKAs are school teachers. So all my family school teachers. So most of them are AKAs. All of them are AKAs. I don't have one Delta in my family. No Zetas, no anything else. So Usually that's frowned upon when they because we'll know it. Everybody will know when you show interest in anything. And if you try to run elsewhere because they didn't take you, they wouldn't take you. So I was just told that she wanted to belong. So that's the reason why she went to AKAs, and the AKAs accepted her. And some of the AKAs are really not happy about that. So that's how they all, because see, I'm going to go do research on stuff, especially when it involves me. Okay? Because I love my fraternity. I would die for my fraternity. So I don't know. I don't know. Things are different now. These folks out here denouncing their letters, talking about demonic spirits and all this bullshit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because we're not a civic club. We're a social organization, and we're a service organization. That's what we're supposed to be. So anyway, I ain't finna get on that. That's another show. That's another show. Somebody said they want to be my co-host over here on TikTok. Okay, TikTok on fire. Look. So, y'all, that's my political rant. I hope y'all didn't got into it. Did y'all get into it? Because people will talk about and point and switch up. You are not respected. The South is heavy AKs and Delta, West Coast, Zeta Phi Beta. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So, y'all, let's move on to some pop culture, y'all. That's enough Memphis talk, y'all. We ain't got but a 2-hour show. I can sit here 3 hours talking about then let's go into some pop culture. Right now. It was two things that really just sparked my attention. Y'all, and y'all gonna have to help me out because I don't know some of these people on here. Let's not get into the denouncing. We definitely will agree. But love you anyway. Okay. That was just something that all of this stuff is new to me, y'all. I'm showing my age. We getting old. Okay, I'm getting old. Okay. So and I got to move on. But Quentin Cox over there at Impact, they wanted me to address him. I've been on the phone with the parents of some of these charter schools, these private schools. He a fucking crook. Just like Kwame Kilpatrick was the one that got all this shit started in Shelby County. That's another damn story for another damn time. And it's one person on the line know what I'm talking about. So anyway, because I study, y'all. That's what I do. I study. So let's talk about Ray J and this boxing match. That was been a high chop. Gotta follow you on TikTok. Okay, look. Yeah, y'all go follow me on all my platforms. And especially subscribe to my YouTube channel on YouTube. Now, look. Ray J got into this damn boxing match. Now, y'all know that Ray J then went all the way over here. He been crying blood on stage, whether it was a stunt or what it was. He really sick, got congestive heart failure, which I know a lot about. You all congestive heart failure. Know a lot about that. So, Quentin Cox. Yeah, baby, Quentin Cox. We're going to get on him on the next go-round. So I watched this little boxing match because somebody brought it up at work and everybody was talking about it. Y'all, why did they, who paid Ray J and how much did they pay him to go in this ring and fight this dude? This dude, super hot fire. Super hot fire. Excuse me. The youth are speaking. Super hot fire. Fire. Super hot fire. Look, shit, I don't give a damn. Look. Fire, smoke, whoever the fuck his name is. Anyway, got into the damn boxing ring with got into the goddamn boxing ring. Yeah, get on Cox ass, honey. We're gonna do that later another time. This motherfucker hit Ray J so goddamn hard till I almost cried. Cause I got congestive heart failure, y'all. That ain't an easy thing to live with. I promise you. That motherfucker hit Ray J so goddamn hard till I thought Yosemite Sam got hit in the motherfucking head with a mallet by Bugs Bunny. And when he hit that motherfucker, That motherfucker eyes got big. I said, man, y'all better get the defibrillator ready. And he just stood there for a minute. Like, did this motherfucker really hit me that goddamn hard? God damn. And then he went down and like a ton of motherfucking bricks. I said, who did this shit? You know, y'all, I ain't into funny shit like that, especially when you talking about people help. But I mean, that motherfucker hit him with, that was a mean ass right cross, y'all. I swear to God it was. I mean, Ray J just stood there like it was stars flying around his goddamn head. Then he just fell. I said, y'all ain't finna happen? Somebody happen. And then they tried to sit his ass in the chair. I said, no, call the ambulance. That motherfucker stood there with a glazed look over his eye. Bow! He said, God damn, did this motherfucker hit me that goddamn hard? And he just fell. I said, now y'all knew better. Who promoted that fight, y'all? Give me some name. Y'all knew better than do Ray J like that. Why y'all do him like that, y'all? Why y'all do that man like that, man? God damn. Ray J thought he was in the upper room, baby. I promise you he saw that light, baby. He saw it. I said, God damn, who did it? And I saw the little incident that he had with the dude when they were sitting at the table. And he was sitting there with his glasses. He said, man, I'm about to shank you. Like, Ray J, man, you too old to be gangster, bro. You ain't never been gangster all your life. You ain't no gangster, dude. Y'all got on that show, whatever that show was, with him and the boy from B2K. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know the boy from B2K and that's millennial generation. I don't know what that is. The boy from B2K. What was it? The bad dudes or baddies? No, the baddest is the one with the women, ain't it? Okay, what is the show, y'all? What's the show? What is the show? Y'all know what the show is? I don't know. Bad Dudes, or what's the name of the show? Somebody put in the comment, what's the name of the show? The show that he was on with the dude from B2K, the little short dude who was always talking about Pyru, all that other stuff. I don't know about that shit, but I know that motherfucker knocked Ray J the fuck out. I do know that. Knocked him the fuck out. The fuck out. And they shouldn't have had him in that damn ring in the first motherfucking place. Oh, baby. They shouldn't have had him in the room in the first damn place. At all. Hey, they said my live just got popular on TikTok, y'all. Come on, y'all. Do it for the professor. Popular live. Okay. All right. I don't know what all these bells and this shit popping up mean. What this man say over here? London can't even speak with clarity. Oh, shh. I ain't finna say shit about London Lamar. That was on YouTube, y'all. I ain't finna say shit else about London Lamar. Love and Hip Hop. No, that was Bad Boys. That's what it was. Bad Boys. That's what it was. I thought it was Bad Boys. Yeah, he was on that show and all them were fighting and thinking that they gangster and shit. No, that motherfucker, you're gangster when he knocked your ass out. I swear to God. That motherfucker, that was a stiff ass right cross too. Y'all know I'm in athletics. So I know about all these. That was stiff ass right cross. I mean, Ray J said, nah, bro, it's over. 30 seconds into the match, he said it's over, bro. They said Brandon did disowned him. His family didn't disown him. He just out there. Y'all help the man. Please, somebody get some help for him. Now let's move on to this lady right here. I got a lot of information on this. Was something that came across that somebody sent to me. Eleanor Ross. And she a judge, United States District Court for the Northern District of Georgia. Now that's the lady that was allegedly having sex with the deputy chief. Kelly Collier is his name. Now he's been a deputy chief down there in Atlanta since 1998. And then they said, now see, I didn't hear it clearly, so I'm gonna play it for y'all. I didn't hear it clearly. So because they said she was praising the Lord. Baby, I said, got to be some mean dick to make you praise the Lord. I swear to God. And if she was praising the Lord, baby, I ain't never heard nobody. Look, I'm from Church of God in Christ. I ain't never heard nobody praise the Lord like that. I swear to God, I ain't. I swear to God, up on high, I ain't. But let's get a little bit of background in this before I play the video, you all. So she is married. She's an Obama appointee. We ain't gonna blame Obama for her opening her damn legs. Obama been gone. But she was confirmed in 2014. Now, they said this affair allegedly happened from 2023 to 2025. Okay, Eleanor Ross, judge of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Georgia. Okay, so they said the investigation found that the affair took place over a 2-year period. Sexual activity occurred in the judge's chamber during business hours. Y'all remember we just had a sheriff's deputy decommissioned for that because he was getting head from somebody up in the judge's chamber. One of the clerks or one of the assistants. And they said the lady was an older lady too. Maybe she must have took them teeth out. Anyway, stay on track, Professor. So said the sexual activity occurred in the judge's chamber during business hours. Law clerks reported hearing unsettling noises, kissing, and music. Damn! Y'all couldn't go get a hotel? What the hell? You know, if you're going to cheat, do it right, okay? From behind the chamber walls, on at least 5 different occasions, man, they tearing that motherfucking courtroom up. When confronted by the Chief Circuit Court of District Judges, Judge Ross, she lied about it first, calling the accusations baseless and outrageous. She later recanted and admitted to the affair. Wow. See how folks in positions of power can just lie and get away with shit? While we ordinary people out here in this community, we can't get away with a goddamn thing, and we don't want to get away with nothing. We just want fairness. I love everybody that's showing me love over here on TikTok. I really do. I love y'all. Okay. Now, she was given a reprimand in order to write an apology and letters to the court. So, the Judicial Council, she wrote 6 apology letters to her former law clerks, can never serve as a chief judge, but she could stay in the position that she was appointed to. And she's barred from serving on any judiciary committees. Judge Ross is married to Brian Ross, a presiding judge in Division 8 of the DeKalb County State Court of Georgia. Man, I would love to talk to her husband. Somebody reach out to her husband and see, can we get him on the phone? Y'all know it's been people's husbands that have been calling me before. What's going on over here? Okay, TikTok is messing up. What's going on? We have detected activity on your current live. Complete the verification to... What is this? What is this going on right here? I don't know what that is. TikTok was doing so good. I don't know what that was that went down over there. But anyway, y'all, they said she was just praising the Lord. So I'm going to let y'all judge for y'allself whether this lady was just praising the Lord or not. Because it didn't sound, she was hollering for Jesus, though. That she was hollering for Jesus. Like when I had my kidney transplant and I woke up, they ain't had no pain medication to me. That's how she was hollering for Jesus. Okay? Because that's what happened in that instance. I'm going to let y'all hear for y'allself. Here it is. Now. She did say Jesus. Okay, she did. She was saying Jesus. Now, she could have been worshiping the Lord, you all. But allegedly, some of her law clerks had seen the deputy chief. What's the name again? Kelly Collier. Deputy Chief Collier go in there. Y'all, this is government, y'all. That's all I'm trying to tell you. All branches of the government. This is what it is. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell you. This is just government. She just said, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Y'all, she was yelling for Jesus like I was yelling for Jesus. Y'all, when I had my kidney transplant, there was a guy next to me. And when you're coming out of anesthesia, you know, you come out of anesthesia real slowly. So when I was coming out of anesthesia, I heard the man talking to my mom on the phone and telling them that the surgery was a success, everything was okay, and there was a man in the bed next to me that just had a kidney transplant. Both of us woke up at the same time. Both of us was hollering for Jesus. Just like that. We was hollering for Jesus. When I tell you we was hollering for Jesus, I woke up, I said, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And the man next to me woke up. The man hopped up. He said they both woke up at the same time. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. He said, I can't get both of y'all. I guess, I don't know what he gave him, but it calmed that pain, baby. That was some pain. Do you hear me? So I don't know what the judge was doing. She got to take that up with her husband. Y'all, it was an unfortunate incident. I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry about it. Woo! Yeah, Miss Eleanor Ross. And then there was another judge that I had just posted. She made a comment about a white woman, and she got mad, and they done fired her. Woo, y'all, this stuff is out of order. I just don't know. But whatever Chief Collier is putting on her, baby, he putting it on her. Put it on me. Put it on me. Put it on me. Put it on me. He put it on her. When I tell you he put it on her, he put it on her. Y'all, I can't understand people my age ruining their careers for dick and pussy. I just can't. I can't understand it. But there's a lot of people out here doing it. A very lot of people out here doing it. It's a lot of people out here doing it. Discussing a scandal involving Judge and her affair. Share your thoughts. Hey, TikTok ain't no joke, y'all. I ain't no TikTok this interactive. I really don't have to do anything. Okay. It's sad. It's sad. I know it's sad, y'all. But y'all know that's how they get down in Georgia. Y'all know that's how they get down in Georgia. Yeah, that's how they get down. That's how they get down in Georgia. Okay? Georgia. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See, you know how when you get out in public and people see you, they don't know you, but they start getting away because they did some fucked up shit to you. So they start saying, oh, he done came up on the scene. I got to get away. I got to get away. I got to get away. Y'all know that song. Y'all remember that song? Y'all lighting it up over here on TikTok, y'all. TikTok got me lit up. I got folks over here on YouTube. It's funny how I got different audiences on every platform I got. I got my Facebook family. I got all this. Are y'all enjoying the session so far? Are y'all enjoying the session? Well, we getting ready to come up at the bottom of the hour. We not past we almost to the we are at the bottom of the hour. We getting ready to come up to the wall to kiss the whole ass. I know that everybody's favorite segment of the Sunday afternoon sessions, the chair favorite segment of the show. Baby, and I'm telling you, we got some nominees. I got some honorable mentions today. Y'all, over 2,000 people voted for the wall this time. And don't be scared to vote for the wall, you all. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to vote for the wall. Your submissions will be anonymous. How you vote for the wall, and we'll tell you when the wall is finna open up, and then you have like a week span to get your nominees. If somebody did you dirty, if somebody out here promoting bad business, just like the man with the rats over there at the grocery store, if somebody out here selling drugs to kids, put their ass on the wall. You can put anybody on the wall. I don't care where you is. If you're in South Africa, if you're in Houston, you're in South Africa, you're in the United Kingdom, put their ass on the wall. Your husband cheating on you, put his ass on the wall. Your wife cheating on you, put her ass on the wall. If somebody out here serving you roaches in your food, put their ass on the wall. If the establishment is nasty, put their ass on the wall. If the food was nasty and they didn't make it right, put it on the wall. I like your shirt. It's great to see you on Instagram. I've gotten off Facebook. Well, I'm on all platforms, whatever floats your boat. I did Juneteenth at the beginning of the live, Tony. I already did that. I hit everything I could. I got a list of stuff that I hit. So we got Juneteenth covered. And okay. Yeah, but put them on the wall. If you got a next door neighbor that's fucked up, put them on the wall. Put them on the wall. That's what the wall is for the people. The wall ain't for the professor. If the wall is for the people. And your submissions will remain anonymous. So you can inbox me your submission. You can text your submission to 901-649-5827. You can do that. 901-649-5827 for my people that's out of town. You can inbox me your submissions. I got you on Facebook, one on TikTok, and one on YouTube on my TV. Come on, baby. Everybody watching me from all three platforms. Come on. They said they got me on all three platforms in their house. Come on, y'all. Show the professor some love. We do this show every first and third Sunday. Who need to go on the wall? Where we done closed off. So get your nominees ready for the show on the third. On the what's the date for the third? What's the third Sunday of this month? Because that's going to be the next sessions. So get your nominees together. We'll open up the Sunday before. So that'll be next Sunday. I will open up the wall. Then the following Sunday will be the chair. That's how that works. You got all week to put in your nominations. And don't be scared. If you got some fucked up politicians out here, put their ass on the wall. Put their ass on the wall. Because I nominated Lee Harris for the wall this time. And in just in a few minutes, I'll let y'all know if Lee Harris made the wall. Sure did. Somebody just said put London Lamar on the wall. Y'all, she was nominated, but did she make the top three? That's what we got to understand. She was. I can let you all know now. Because is it time to go in that segment? It sure is. Look at the clock. Yep, it's time to go into this segment. So, y'all, this is the part of everybody's show. I was just trying to mark time. Y'all know the professor can mark some time. So, y'all, I just explained to y'all what the wall means, what it is intended to disparage nobody. It's just to show the community who you pissed off at, who you pissed off with, and in that order. Okay? That's all it is. That's all it is. Y'all, we got a lot of honorable mentions that I want to honor, but I want to, because when people call me from out of town to put their folks on the wall, even though they don't get enough people in their town to vote on the wall, because most of the winners of the wall will come from most of the winners of the wall will come from uh in town, probably in the state of Tennessee, which is where I'm broadcasting from. Okay. So a couple of honorable mentions. I had somebody send me a letter from Houston, a lady who's been a long time supporter of mine. Now, I say this to say that. Now, if you still going through relationship problem and this show ain't been on the air in almost 2 years, then you got to start looking at yourself. Because if you ain't got rid of that Negro yet, then I don't know what to tell you. But she wanted to put her boyfriend on the wall, and she's still with the Negro. I think it's time for you to let that go. I think I better let it go. Looks like another love TKO in that order. I had somebody from Chicago, Illinois, said that they wanted to put their business, a business on the line, and up there because they said that the facility was nasty. She said that the owner was nasty. He was a foreigner, and it was a pizza place up in Chicago, Illinois. I read the email that she sent to me. So yeah, I do take emails too. And we're gonna bring back the segment of the show where I read your emails, I read your intimate emails. Everything is anonymous, y'all. I don't give anybody's name. So a couple of honorable mentions. Of course, I know I nominated Lee Harris. A couple of other people did too. We got over 2,000 votes and nominating different people. That lady that found that bug over there in her bacon, selling bug bacon over there at Crystal on Union. Crystal over there to go on the wall. So that she found I started to put that person on the wall over there at Germantown Parkway and Wolf River Boulevard over there where Stern Cardiovascular is. Because I was in there eating breakfast one morning after I came out of Stern. And he lifted it up. They lifted it up. And a roach was crawling on the wall. The man said, well, they come out the crates that we get. Motherfucker, I don't give a damn if it came from your house. I don't want no roaches crawling on no goddamn wall while I'm eating. Okay? Especially in an establishment like that. Okay? We had some folks put Elon Musk on the wall. Tried to put Elon, he didn't get enough votes this time. We got President Owen Slice that was put on the wall. That would try to get put on the wall. He would have got a permanent place on the wall had he won this time. But he didn't. He didn't get put on the wall. So contender number 3. Contender number 3. Councilwoman Pearl Eva Walker. Pearl Walker, they said they wanted your ass on this wall because, to quote one of my viewers, they said you ignorant. I ain't gonna say what they really said. I'm gonna keep it to myself because I do believe that me and Pearl Pearl. This ain't my opinion. This is just the people's opinion. I'm for the people. Hashtag this one is for the people. I'm for the people. So Pearl Eva Walker, contender number 3. Pearl Eva Walker. Pearl Eva Walker. They said you're an awful ass councilwoman, and this is not my opinion. You know, I've worked certain things with you, but I don't know how effective you are. That's my opinion. But anyway, contender number 3. Pearl Eva Walker. Contender number 2. Tawana Murphy. Contender number 2. Tawana Murphy. School board member Tawana Murphy, you have 5 order of protections against you, and you constantly going to court. How do you handle the business of the children when you constantly got constituents putting orders of protection on you because of the things that you're saying out here in this community. Now, as I put up on that post the other day, I have nothing against Tawana Murphy. I have nothing against her at all. She just let the devil use her. And that's all it is. But the people and the citizens of the city of Memphis said they want me to put you on this wall because of the things that you have done or are currently doing. So there's nothing that we can sit up here and say you're a sitting elected official. You want to talk about everybody else being you trying to file stuff on me and everything else just because I put up the truth on you. And I told everybody that you and Natalie McKinnon wasn't setting horses, as my mother would say. So I'm trying to figure out what the problem is, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't my skin look good in the light? Come into the light, Carol Ann. Come into the light. Hallelujah. Contender number 2. School board member told Warner Murray, y'all lighting these elected officials up on this wall, y'all. I swear to God, Memphis is not pleased with our elected representation as far as they go. So, y'all, I hate to do this. I really do. But the person who received the most votes, and you received more votes than you received in that school board race, the person who received the most votes to go up on the wall, who is contender number 1 and the winner of the Wall of Kiss the Whole Ass for this edition of the Sunday afternoon sessions, the chair, is none other than newly elected winner of the primary for School Board District 6, Mr. T.L. Harris. Mr. T.L. Harris, on behalf of the citizens of the city of Memphis, Shelby County, and all my viewers across this globe, they have asked me to reserve your space this week on this wall. T.L. Harris, you have been officially told by the viewers and my supporters to kiss their ass. So what's up, Sheila Miller Jones? Hey, so you've been told to kiss their ass. And let me tell you one thing that you did to me that I didn't like. And Keisha Scott and Lena Chipman, both of them can tell you that's what it was. When LJ was going after you on Facebook, I asked a question. I didn't say anything derogatory about you having a felony or anything of. Okay. When we got over the first Congo for the school board thing, your ass ran up on me like you finna whoop my ass. And I didn't like that one bit. You ran up on me like you finna whoop my ass. I mean, ran straight up on me like I was in South Memphis again. I had to think about what the fuck I was before I thought about it. But I stepped back and I said, hold up, brother. All I did was ask a question. Then he went on to telling me what I should tell LJ she should do. I said, LJ is a grown woman. Okay, and she has an opinion just like I do. I asked a question. Then he got on the stage. I don't even see how you got elected, but that's just me. That's just me. They rigged them school board elections. Everybody's saying it. Anyway, then you got on the stage and said, I'm a felon and I'm running for school board. Now, I thought it was against the rules if you had a felony to run against a felon. Well, I didn't got a second chance. He was trying to explain to me his whole life story. But here's what Bastard told me that I didn't like. He said, well, maybe you don't know me. I said, I don't know you. Well, maybe you don't know me because you don't hang around in the circles that I hang around with. And I looked him dead in his face and said, see, that's part of the fucking problem. That's part of the problem. I looked him dead in his face and said, that's part of the problem. That's the damn problem. Right there in a nutshell. So, T.L. Harris, I hope you find success in your new role, especially with that managing board. All in all, but the citizens and the viewers of this program have said that you're going to kiss the whole ass today. So, your winner of the Wild to Kiss the Whole Ass, T.L. Harris. newly primary winner of School Board District 6 in the house. Okay, we went from a cake eater to a felon. Woo! You got to love Memphis. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. And at TikTok, you can't make it up. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I know he didn't. Hallelujah. 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 Glory be to God. Hey, y'all, it's been a hoop. We got to get ready to wrap this up. But y'all know I always send y'all home happy. Y'all, I came across, look, back in the day, I used to make a crank phone calls. Back in the day. And I got really interested in Rickey Smiley. And I used to play this old lady before we had social media. Used to call Miss Edith Mae Westheimer. And I used to call folks and crank them on the phone, ask them if their refrigerator running. I didn't have my medication. All kind of stuff. It was some of the funniest shit you could have ever heard, but that was before we had social media. If I knew I could make money making crank phone calls, I would have recorded everything we did back in the past. Me and a partner of mine, a classmate of mine, used to make crank phone calls all the time. I used to call the phone and ask folks if their refrigerator running. I'm from the Sears repair. Do you have a Sears refrigerator? Yes. I said, is your refrigerator running? No, you better go catch that motherfucker because it's running down the street. Anyway, in that order. I came across this damn thing by Rickey Smiley, y'all. And this was one of the most funniest goddamn crank phone calls I had ever heard. And I'm going to let y'all hear it.
It's Murphy, and I don't drink that stuff.
Well, sources might have to run some more tests on the...
Good morning.
Hello, may I speak to Angie Murphy, please?
Speaking.
This is Nurse Jenkins up here at Grady Parkland Memorial Hospital.
Yes.
And you just had a baby a few weeks ago that was premature.
Yes, I did.
The baby is still up here at the hospital. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the baby name?
My son's name is Dontavius.
Hey,
They
Jay.
got us calling because Human Resources might have to run some more tests on the baby because they
What's
found
wrong with him?
nothing wrong with the baby. They found traces of Crown Royal in your breast milk.
What are you talking about?
When they took breast milk from you
Yes.
to get to the baby, they found traces
Of what?
of Crown Royal and Patron. Is this Angie Murphy?
Yes, it is. And my son is Dontavius Murphy, and I don't drink that stuff.
Well, they said that they found Nouveau, Crown, Patron, and Jose Curvo.
There's got to be some kind of mistake because I don't even like that kind of stuff. And I would never give that to my baby.
Well, ma'am, we know you've been drinking during your pregnancy because your breast milk is light blue. You drank Hypnotic. Have you been drinking Hypnotic because your
No, I
breast
have
milk is
not.
light blue?
No, I have not been drinking no damn Hypnotic. Why would I give that to my child? Why
Yeah,
would
we
you guys
understand.
do
We
that like
understand that you're under a lot of pressure since the
I'm under
baby
a lot
is.
of pressure because my son was born a month early. That's why I'm under a lot of pressure. And I would
Okay.
never give I'm not drinking while I'm
Well, why is your
breastfeeding.
breast milk light blue?
I don't know what you're talking about. My breast milk being light blue.
It's so bad. Some of the nurses sipping off of it, getting drunk.
You got me up. You a bitch.
Now I'm a bitch. Tell you what, I'm gonna get a damn baby to a white woman.
I will come down to that hospital and whoop your ass if you try to take my goddamn baby.
Where the dad at?
Where your daddy at?
Do he know your breast milk is light blue?
Miss Jenkins, pass the motherfucking phone to somebody standing next to you. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a plant, a janitor, somebody. Get the phone to somebody before I come down there and find your old decrepit ass.
Well, if your breast milk is light blue, what color your is there?
Excuse me?
Your breast look like 2 Miller High Life bottles. Who is his daddy? Jack Daniels.
Who's your daddy?
Well, who is your daddy? You need to go to Mary Pivich.
You probably don't even know where yours are.
Have you ever had Hypnotic?
In my life, yes, I have. While I've been breastfeeding my son, no, I have not.
Is this Andrew Murphy?
Yes, we established that.
You know, Incredible Hulk is Hypnotic and Crown Royal mixed together. The baby's gonna be strong.
I like to talk to your supervisor because I don't know what you're talking about. My son got light blue breast milk, and I've been drinking no damn Incredible Hulk while I'm pregnant.
We are not giving you back that baby today.
Where's my son?
You're gonna have to take that up with the judge.
With the judge?
Your judge would be Gregory Mathis.
What are you talking about?
Excuse me.
What the are you talking
Is
about?
this Angie Murphy?
Yes, it is. Stop asking me
They
that.
said that they found hypnotic in your titties.
No, they did not.
Is your baby name Freddie?
My son is Dontavius Murphy.
I'm so sorry. We got the wrong number. I'm sorry.
Mother. Hello? Hello?
Somebody go whoop Ricky Smiley's ass for that one. Shit I had ever heard in my life. He said, "What color are your titties?" God, no. Oh, he said you got hypnotic coming out the titties. But what got me, y'all, what made me laugh so hard is that he said your judge is going to be Gregory Mathis. She didn't even catch that. Lord have mercy. Judge Mathis is going to preside over the case. Y'all, it's been a hoot. Y'all, I'm at 3.2K on TikTok. Y'all, it's been a hoot. It's been a hoot, y'all. We done had some fun today. I'm glad I can send you home with a smile on your face. Y'all, it is always lovely to see my smiling faces and join us on the next edition of the Sunday afternoon sessions, The Chair. You know, as we sign off, I'm always pleased to service my public in that order. And remember, if nobody else loves you, the Most High does, and so do I. And from T-Town to the underground, it always and forever will be hashtag this one is for the people. TikTok still going up. I love y'all. I love you with the love of God. Now you're going to have to end this because I don't know how to end. You know, we always do YouTube last. Okay, that's how you end it. Come on now. Come on now. YouTube. YouTube. We 3 minutes over. But we always over when it comes to y'all. I'm going to end this stream. There's still 3 people. All right, y'all. Goodbye.